That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill.
Phoenix leading by 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thank you, Doris.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That drops. Booker's got 7 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And it's Freak missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Len with a screen on Green. Here's Warren. And the rejection by Ezeli. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Warren. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Here's Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. The dish to Ezeli. And Thompson kicks to Freak. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Hansbrough setting the pick for Knight. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Knight's got his first 3 points of the game.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Hansbrough. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. That one misses. Warriors trail by 11. Livingston passes to Barnes. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Knight into the lane. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
It's rebounded by Livingston.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And so the first quarter is in the books. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games.
In my opinion, of course, just in my opinion, you can never practice enough. You know, even though I've been playing ball my whole life, I'm always finding ways to improve, putting up jumpers, working on defensive schemes. Our coaching staff helps us practice all kinds of game situations so that when the time comes, we'll be prepared.
You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different level, and Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late, and you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the front. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He ended with 25 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Chandler's shot, good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in, and then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson comes. And the first half comes to a close.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what